It's Tuesday. Tuesday on Booktube is synonymous with tags, and I've got a tag for you today, the evolution of a Booktuber tag. And this was created by the wonderful Jack at Spread Book Joy, who started Booktube around the same time as me. We've both been on Booktube for about 4 years now. And I was tagged by the wonderful Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading. I'll link to both their channels in the show notes below. I'm Jim. This is my channel, Books, Reading and Stuff. This tag has just 4 prompts, so it shouldn't take me too long. I don't dwell too long on my videos. First prompt, Extinction. Are there things you used to do on your channel that you no longer do? Yes, there's a lot of things I no longer do. Monthly wrap-ups. This was something that many booktubers did, and when I started, I did monthly wrap-ups telling you all about all the books I read in the month. I gave that up in the summer of 2022, and I started doing these 1-minute reviews. You've probably seen some of my 1-minute reviews. I prefer to look at each book individually. Then if somebody's interested in a particular book, if they're searching for it on YouTube, they can come to my review and they can discuss that. I think it's more interesting than just doing a wrap-up at the end of the month, which nobody's going to view after a month or so. Something else I've stopped doing is original tags. I did a lot of original tags. I did a whole series of alphabet tags with different letters of the alphabet, A through to Z. And I did a numbers tag, which jumped over to the Spanish Booktube, which was fun. And I also did a series of cities tags. The last tag, original tag I did was the Istanbul tag, which I did about 7 months ago, and I haven't created an original tag since then. I still do tags when people tag me. Not everyone I'm tagged for I do, or not everyone I see I do, but if it vibes with me, if I like the prompts, I'll do the tag, but I haven't been creating any original tags. Prompt 2, Adaptation. What things have you done on your channel or as a result of being on Booktube that you never thought you would do? This month, I read a contemporary romance. When I came onto Booktube, I tended to look down on romance. I saw when Brian of Bookish did this tag, he also looked down on romance at the beginning, and we've evolved. I tried a contemporary romance because I was interested. It's a very popular genre. I read Not in My Book by Katie Holt, which is an e-arc, which is coming out in December. It was about a romance writer, an aspiring romance writer who's in a class with an aspiring literary fiction writer. They start off antagonistic towards each other, and as is one of the popular romance tropes, they go from rivals to lovers, and I found it an interesting read. I enjoyed it, and I made a video about it. I'll put the link here. Third prompt, Evolution. How has Booktube changed you, and what do you aspire to do on your channel in the future? I'm more confident talking on camera now. I'm not fully confident, but if you look at my early videos, I was a lot more nervous talking on camera. I don't plan much ahead. I let the channel evolve naturally. I look at what other people are doing, and if something clicks, then I'll do it. I saw Ollie did these videos where he took a random book from the shelf, and I've been doing that. I find it when I don't have much time, taking a random book from the shelf and saying a few things about it and just putting that up is very useful, because I don't always have the time to do a full YouTube video. And then there's a bonus prompt. Impart your words of wisdom to all of the fledgling booktubers out there. I think there's 3 things here. 1, fun. If you're doing Booktube, it should be fun. If you find it work, if you find it an effort, maybe this isn't for you. There are like fun booktubers and grind booktubers. The grind booktubers are trying to make money out of it and trying to do videos which will get the most views. That doesn't sound like fun. And if you want to make money on YouTube, talking about books is probably not the way to go. Look at the videos on YouTube that get the most views, and it's not talking about books. There are some booktubers that do well, like Jack Edwards, like Murphy Napier, but these are the exceptions, not the rules. So number 1, fun. If it's fun, continue doing it. I do this because it's fun. I'm not making any money from Booktube, YouTube. I'm enjoying the process. I'm enjoying talking to you about books and have you comment back about the books you're reading. I like reading. I want to spread that reading message. Prompt 2, be yourself, be your authentic self. You can watch other booktubers, get ideas from them, but don't try to imitate them because you don't have their personality. You have your personality and we want to see your personality. I can enjoy Jack Edwards' videos, but I can't be Jack Edwards. I don't have his charisma. I don't have all his books and his degree in literature and everything else. Just be your authentic self. And third thing, participate in a community. It is a wonderful community in here. There is events every month. This month, September, is Shake-tember. Kelly of Books I'm Not Reading is one of the hosts of that, along with a couple of other hosts. So we can read a Shakespeare play and talk about that with other booktubers. There's Shorty September. Angelia of Read and Reread is doing 30 short stories in a month, and I've read 2 of those short stories and they were really good. There's one by Flannery O'Connor and one by Shelley Jackson that I read, and I really enjoyed that. So participate in the community. Finally, with tag videos, we're supposed to tag some people. I do tag videos if I like the video. Sometimes I did this one because I was tagged by Kelly from Books I'm Not Reading, but if I like a tag video, I'll do it even if I'm not tagged. And if you like this video, you like the tags, I encourage you to do this. But I will tag some booktubers specifically. Greg, that's supposedly fun. David's book reviews. Michael Button Books. Christy Louise. Dostoevsky in Space. And Danny Doubles. If you enjoyed this video, you can give it a thumbs up. This will help me with the YouTube algorithm, which is never a bad thing. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Put any comments down below, anything about this video, about how you booktube or about your evolution as a booktube watcher. Bye bye.